Darkest time, wow. Yeah, seen a few of those back beginning of the last season. Yeah, there's been a few, but onwards and upwards now, positive, and things are going well. So yeah, kind of forget about those, move forward now. So happy with that. Yeah, could say that. Places like Whitehawk or Brighton Sea on Tuesday with a nice muddy pitch, and we've got a white away kit, which yeah, it's a bit pain to wash, to be quite honest with you. So yeah, that's some of them I do. Yeah. Wow, I don't. It's the honest answer. Yeah, I've got a tiny kit room behind me now, which I store 4 teams worth of kit in it. It's limited space, but I make it work. It is what it is. It's an old ground for little limited storage space, so you just have to make it work, don't you? I can't say I've ever gone around and smelled their socks, to be quite honest with you. Conscious of popular belief. I don't know, to be honest. Joe Clark, he's an 18-year-old lad, he probably never showers or washes when he's at home, so I'm going to go Clarky. Oh, pain in my life, that is. Literally so many on match days. We'll go through 4 or 5 at 40 quid a football, and then it'll be me that goes and knocks on doors to try to get them back. So God knows how many we lose on a season, but it's painful. It's really painful. Oh wow, well I'm not singing it. Probably the one that starts with George Dow Had a Dream. It's probably the one that sticks in my mind the most. Yeah, because it's George and what he's done and what he means to the club. Yeah, probably that's the one. Who would I be? Wow, Jesse Starkey, because the kid is minted. That's my next door neighbour, let's put that, funny enough. I would probably go with a bit of classic Bon Jovi, to be quite honest with you. A bit of that, a few beers, yeah. Bon Jovi it is. long time. Yeah, I did my level 1 last season in pre-season, really enjoyed it. We'll pursue doing my level 2 this summer, and to see where it takes me. I've got no real aspirations to do anything or anything along those lines. I'm not nowhere near clever enough to, and tactically and technically on it like Hinch and Cam are. So just see where it takes me really, and it gives me an insight as to what Cam and Hinch are talking about on match days. It just helps me with that really. So yeah, long time. Best thing about being kit man, just being around the boys really, and being part of a great football club. Yeah, it's something that I put my life on hold for in terms of social life and stuff like that, because the club means so much to me, and we've got a good set of lads within the changing room and a good management team. So yeah, just being part of the club is, yeah, it is a whole really. Oh, it still gets dirty and muddy, and even on the 3G pitch here, it still comes off sweaty and horrible and disgusting. So yeah, it's no different. Favourite washing up powder? We use Fairy here. Oh, I haven't got a clue about that sort of thing. Yeah, Fairy. It smells fantastic. Yeah, there's a story behind this question. Darnos, they're cool, aren't they? Yeah, quite a lot. Help organise match days. Myself and Jamie West who tend to do quite a bit on match days. Do the team sheets. Yeah, just make sure the first team have got everything they need really, to be quite honest with you. They're not demanding, but I want to give them as much support as I can, really, to make sure they have everything they need to go and do the business on the pitch. So any bad results, not down to me not doing what I need to do, but it's part of what I need to do on match day, support them. It's become a lot more trickier recently and a lot more demanding with Calvin Buckland leaving. Calvin was a massive asset to the club and did a hell of a lot on the match days, and yeah, I miss him personally, and miss his support and also kind of the jobs he did that I now have to do. So, but yeah, I do a hell of a lot on match days. Yeah. Danny Barker asking that question, is it? I don't use any, because as you can see I don't have much hair, do you know what I mean? That's been part of a football club and picking up Danny Barker's kit every week. I'd like to relay that question back to Danny and go, how big is his nose, and when was the last time you thought about getting that kind of maybe modified and checked out of it? John Meaney, I came in on a commercial side and helped out with sponsorship and getting new sponsors on board. John got quite close to John in terms of friendship, and John Meaney's a top lad, and he said to me, asked me one week that we need a kit man, we need a squad, someone to help assist the squad, would you be willing to do that? Yeah, look back really, to be quite honest with you, and that's how I got to kind of involved. Who's the neediest on a match day? There isn't one really. They're not needy. They're not. I know what they want, so I know stuff like short sizes, shirt sizes, like that type of thing. But there's no one really needy. I think what grinds on me the most is the fact that they lose stuff constantly. So I'm always having to go and find spare pairs of socks and shorts because they're just losing it. But except from that, no, they're not needy. Goal machine on a Saturday. Well, I play Sundays because I'm here on a Saturday. Definitely not a goal machine. I'll score once every 4 or 5 seasons, if that. But I did score twice the other day, hence why that question's there. So, but yeah, not a goal scorer. Cheers, Will. I didn't score that many, to be quite honest with you. Scored quite a lot of own goals, but then I was back defending and put my body on the line. So yeah, I suppose that come naturally. But yeah, no. A few tap-ins, no good goals at all. I like my job. Yes, I do enjoy mine though as well, but then again, I'm around 22 kind of needy and, not so much needy, but 22 children in the change room, so I'm going to moan. Like a dad figure, I suppose you're going to moan, aren't you? But no, I love my job. Wow. My favourite ever Worthing player. I must admit I've come into Worthing a bit late, even though I've been brought up in Worthing, live in Worthing. I've only ever really been following Worthing for the last 5 or 6 years, so excuse me to all the other players that past and present that were really decent, but probably Omar in my time for the club. Omar, and where he's gone, where he's at now and where he potentially can go, then yeah, he's definitely my favourite.